So, okay, we will circle back to the investment bit, but I'm very curious about this because he's spoken about handcrafted jewelry.
Yeah.
And incidentally, we were speaking just before the show, Harsh, and he was talking about how different styles in India actually sought after around the globe.
Yes.
I'm curious about, and let's not spend too much time on this, but
Sure.
what are the prominent styles and what is the most expensive style in India?
So it won't be region based, but of course the workmanship which is required and the fusion which is done is where the part of investment increases. So we've got things from the Far East, which is Kolkata region, the West Bengal region, where we've got typical generations of Karigars who've been worked on, and that's the filigree work which comes out from them. There's something which is there in the West, which is the Gujarat segment, which is Rajkot, Ahmedabad segment, which creates certain unique pieces, again, typical to that region and the culture that come from. Of course, there's South, which is born with temples and the whole idea of temple jewelry. And then there's North, which is with the Polki and the Kundan jewelry. So these are segments which are coming out of the religion, the community, the cult, and the entire history which is there. And India is proud of it, end of the day. All this is demanded internationally. When I have my stores in Dubai and other places, these are things which are demanded by a region, in fact.
Interesting. Okay, so that's fascinating. I have a follow-up.
Yeah.
You obviously work with a lot of these Karigars, and like Harsh pointed out, this is passed on generation to generation. Is it tougher to find them nowadays?
Yes, of course. See, Popley has been is a nearly 100-year-old company. I myself am in third generation. So are many of my Karigars. The same way. So there have been Karigars who worked with my grandfather, my father, and now they're with me. And the generations have passed on. It's getting tougher by obvious reasons that the entire industry per se earns for these Karigars because there's always going to be a scarcity of these Karigars. The next generation may not be as comfortable in doing the same Karigari work on this thing, and probably they've chosen some other field, or probably the education has taken them elsewhere. This is very natural. It happens in every industry, especially which is handcrafting, and you always had that in many industries like khadi and others, where these things moved away.
And it's indicative of a shift in preference as well.